Hey, my friend. Welcome here, Keder, on a beautiful, beautiful day. Welcome to video number 1. It's gonna be totally powerful. This is gonna be the first video. Matter of fact, the second video. You might have seen the first video, and if you did not watch it, I kind of give you a little bit of my story of who I am, and I also teach you a little bit of stuff. I'll put a button below this page where you can get to the first video. I highly recommend that you do watch it. But this is officially video number 1. The other video would be the video that you go through inside of the capture page, but this is video number 1 officially. So let me present myself to you. My name is Keder Cormier. I am truly excited you taking the time to come inside of this video. Let me tell you guys, if you're watching this stuff right now, this information I'll share with you has the possibility to change your life, right? So no distraction. Close out your Facebook, give me your next 20 minutes, and I'm gonna be able to share some stuff with you that's gonna enable you to really crush out your dream, live out your dream, crush out your business and do some amazing stuff inside of your life. So my name is Keder Cormier. I started on the internet about 2.5 years, going on 3 years ago, man. It's been one of the most phenomenal ride. It's been totally amazing. The people that I've been able to meet, the income that I've been able to make has been amazing. So in this video, I plan to teach you in the next couple of days, I plan to teach you some of the strategy that I use to make a 6-figure income on the internet. If your goal is to make, $100,000, $200,000-$300,000 in your online business, I believe that the information that I've shared with you, if you model after it, because all I did was model after someone who's already done it. See, the thing with success is that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. When I came on the internet, I found a few mentors, One of my great mentors, his name is Jeremy Still, and he was having great success in his business, and I followed some of the stuff that he was doing, and boom, the success come right after following. So I believe if you take action on the stuff that I teach you today, you will be able to duplicate, you will be able to mirror that success inside of your business, because it's not impossible. So yeah, back to my story real quick, who I am and where I came from. I am totally, man, it's been totally crazy just thinking about it. It's been over 3 years since I found the internet. I was an ex-nursing student. I was going to school for nursing, and my wife ended up losing her job after we got married. So a couple of months in the relationship, boom, she lost her job. And I was going to school full-time at the moment. So I was in class trying to study for my tests, and at the same time still working a job. I thank God always provided, so we never had lack as far as paying for our house and stuff. But it was really, really tough going to school full-time and also working a full-time job to take care of the family. Then she went on Craigslist one time and found this ad that says work from home. This is where our life was gonna change, Again, if you watching this video, I want to tell you, it was a video like this that changed my life. So you never know what the future holds until you open yourself to receive, right? You never know what the future has for you until you open yourself. If you shut yourself, you probably will get nothing out of this video. But if you open your mind and open yourself, you never know what the future is going to bring you. So she ended up going on Craigslist, find this ad that says work from home, and she connected with the lady who posted the ad, and we got on the phone with her, talked to her, and saw that she was a real person. And probably you watching this video, you might think that, is this guy a real person? Yeah, I'm a real person. You probably will get my phone number somewhere on the internet. So I ended up calling that lady that posted that ad online on Craigslist, and we had a conversation on the phone, and little did I know she lived in Florida. She was living in Miami. I live in Orlando. So we ended up, talking on the phone, and she was telling me the money she was making. She showed me some proof that she was making money off PayPal. See, I knew PayPal was real. I don't know about you, but if you ever bought anything in the past, you probably, if you've been using the internet to shop around, you probably somewhere, somehow, in some type of shape, used PayPal before. That was me. I've always used PayPal, but I never had money coming inside of the PayPal. It was always me spending money out. So when she showed me her PayPal, and she was having positive $80, positive $100, positive $200-$300. I said, wait a minute, this stuff is real. I use PayPal. There's no way she could fake PayPal, right? So long story short, we ended up signing up for that week. On that first week on the internet, we made $1,200. Now, is it the same thing for everybody? No. The second week, we probably almost did nothing because we did it out of luck. We followed the training that was given to us, and we posted the ad, and it was working. It was a really powerful system. It was really converting really high, which we're going to be talking about a lot in this video series that I'm going to have for you here. We're going to talk about conversion. How do you get people to convert to whatever offer that you're selling? How do you get them to buy from you? How do you create raving fan that's always going to buy from you? How do you create a customer, not just a one-time buyer, right? Just think about it. How many times do you shop from your local store, whether that's Walmart, Publix, whatever, local store, your favorite store? You go more than one time, you are a customer. This is how you want to create your customer base online. You don't want to just have a one-time hit or one-time sell, but you want to create customer. And we're going to talk about all that stuff that's going to enable you to get people to buy from you, not just one time, but to have transaction being created on your name over and over every single day. How powerful would that be to be able to be home and run your online business? So after we started learning the skill set, we started making money continuously every day. So we followed the principle, and we was having success every single day on the internet. But then the thing that started to slow down, Craigslist started to get tough. So we could not get traffic and leads, which is going to be the #1 factor inside of your business, right? Traffic and leads. Most people can find an online business, an opportunity to get in. That's pretty easy. That's the easiest thing anybody could do. Find an opportunity to get in. But getting traffic and leads is always a problem. Well, I could tell you, when you go through this boot camp, you're not going to have that problem anymore. As far as getting traffic and leads, you will be able to get unlimited traffic to yourself. Now, we're going to talk about conversion. How can you convert it? So as I grew my business, I got better. I started getting into blogging, making videos, helping other people. I started finding it was easier to get free leads. Then I tapped into paid marketing, and it was like, the leads was coming like crazy. So now I understood that, in order for you to make this work, you either need to have money or you need to have time, right? The first one requires time, and it requires skill set, which we're going to talk about. Skill set and time, right? Skill set, we're talking about doing free Facebook method, doing YouTube, doing blogging, and the paid method, we're talking about having money. It's to be able to spend. If I can show you a way to, every time you spend $1, you make $2. How many of these dollars would you actually invest into yourself, right? Invest into the machine. If I show you a way to build a machine where every time you spend $1, it will give you back $2. How much of these dollars would you end up spending? And not spending, investing into that machine, right? As many as you can find, right? Because every time you put $1, it brings out $2. Well, that's the same with the whole concept of paid marketing. If you understand how to turn your investment into profit, it's going to be totally powerful, and that's what you're going to learn in these videos, guys. So when I learn about traffic, so, enough about myself now. Let's get into the training, why you are here today. In the first video, I want to talk to you. I want to teach you a couple of stuff about traffic and how that's going to help you big time. Now, before we talk about how do you get into traffic, let's talk about what are you going to do with that traffic when you get it, right? So I want to show you a concept called the three-angle triangle that I use with my traffic. So when people come in, I'm going to draw this triangle for you guys. Hopefully you guys can see it. But this concept of this concept of a three-angle triangle when my traffic come in, that enable me to get more conversion and get more people inside of my business, get more repeated customers, people that keeps buying from me over and over. There's a specific way of me doing it. There's a specific way of me going about it. So we're going to go into that. We all understand that. For people to buy from you, they have to, the first thing that you got to get people to do is to like you, right? So we're going to put that right here. The first thing that you're going to do is to get people to like you. I don't know how many stores that you buy from, how many places that you go and buy from on a day-to-day basis, but I'm sure and guarantee that those places that you buy from is places that you like. So if you can bring your business, if you can build your business in a way that you're going to get people to like you, that's going to create the same factor that you have with your own regular store, with your own store that you actually go in your neighborhood and buy from. Is the first thing. And I'm going to teach you exactly how do you create that factor. How do you get people to like you? You know, if you say, man, nobody knows me, how are you going to like me? Well, there's a way for you to do that, and that's what we're going to be talking about. The second thing in the pyramid, well, it's not a pyramid, it's a triangle, right? It's trust. So you got to get them to trust you. Now, if you're going to ask someone for their hard-earned money, whether they're going to spend that on a product, whether they're going to join your business, you know, at the end of the day, you need to realize people join people, right? They don't join businesses. They join people. And when you understand that, it makes a big difference, especially if you're into online marketing, network marketing, or you're building relationship marketing. They need to have those three key factor made. So they need to have this like, they have to like you, they have to trust you, and the best part is buy, right? They're gonna buy from you. Once they like you, they trust you, they're gonna buy from you. So these are the basic, right? That's the base factor. You need to have that aligned. You need to get them to like and trust you before they will actually pull out their credit card and feel no problem at all to spend $5,000 with you. Feel no problem at all to spend, you know, $1,000, to spend even $47 with you. They need to be able to like you and trust you. And after I learned some of this information that I've been able to create inside of my business, right, that enabled me to get people to do that. So now remember, there's two things, right? There's three things that we just spoke about. What I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna go into teaching you how do you make that happen. Now, in order for you to do that, I'm gonna give you some other key factor right under there. For in this triangle, to establish that, you're gonna have, I'm gonna put video over here and value, right? It could be giving something for free. Like this video you're watching right now, I'm taking the time to literally teach you and help you and give you some information that allow me to create a six-figure income, travel the world with my friends, have a great time, just have the lifestyle that I could only dreamed of. And me and my wife, we just have twins, right? 2 baby girls. I think the best part of my business, or being able to work from home, is for my kids to wake up every single day and I'm not missing any moment. I get the first laugh, you know. I get the first time they smile, the first time they take a step to walk, the first time they stand on their own. And to be able to raise them, and one day they can grow up and say, Daddy, what do you do? And I tell them, hey, I work for myself, you know. And being able to have that mentality, to me, is just priceless. Just being able to be home with my family is one of the most priceless part of my business that I would not trade it for anything. So, you know, in the first part, we talk about getting to like you. You need to give them value. You know, earlier I got an email from somebody and say, hey, Keder, I truly appreciate you for all the value that you actually give in the marketplace before you even ask for any money. And people love that, right? Wouldn't you like to taste something before you buy it? Don't you like whenever you go somewhere and people do something for you, even before you even get into business with them? See, big businesses and big corporations knows that. You know, that is why sometimes they let you taste, they let you sample their food, they let you sample their stuff, so you know what type of value that you're getting in. So if you can show someone some stuff for free when they come in inside of your funnel, right, when they come in through your programming system, you have certain things that's gonna teach them. They're gonna end up liking you. And it doesn't matter if you have a scratchy voice, if you have a high-pitched voice, if you have nice clothes on, all that. It doesn't even matter, right? It's the value. So in that spot, what's gonna come in this, in order for you to do that, people might say, hey, I don't know how to make video, Keder. I've never done a YouTube video. I've never done any of that stuff you're saying. I never gave value before. Well, what you need to do here is education. That's gonna be so important. Now, if you wanna build a business long-term online, you're gonna need to educate yourself, right? You're gonna need to invest into education. See, I was listening to the Dallas Mavericks owner, and one of the things that he was saying, he made a lot of money in his first year for working for a Microsoft company, one of those Microsoft company. And when he was making his money, was from reading the manual of computer and fixing other people's problems. The whole thing about the internet is to be able to fix other people's problem. The person who seems to have the knowledge or understand how to fix other people's problem will win, because there is 95% of people who are walking out there with problems over their shoulder, whether that's, being able to be freed from their job or leaving their job or being able to spend time home with their kids or being able to go on vacation whenever they want, or making extra money, or getting traffic, or getting leads, or understand how your system works, understand how your program works. People are filled with problems. So in order for you to take care of this problem, to get them to like you, you have to educate yourself, which is number one. And number two, now, you're going to be educating these people. After you educate yourself, you get the education, this is where the value will come in, right? You're going to start this value, videos, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to start liking you because of the value that you're going to provide. You're going to give them the same education that you received, which I'm going to give you a quick formula. Whenever I learn something, I'm going to give you this formula that as you're getting value, that's going to enable you to create that factor. Now, we're talking about like still. This is called the L, all right, T, now L is LD, T, D, all right? And this is a formula, so I'm gonna put formula. All right, this formula, when you understand it now, that's going to enable you to not only knowing what you're doing, not only understanding what you're doing, but at the same time, to go into that factor. See, everything that you do, when I come on the internet, if you're building a business without a strategy, you just really throwing muds on the wall hoping that it'll stick. You don't know what's working, you're not testing anything, you're just hoping that something works. But when you're building your business with formula, you understand what you're doing. There's principle behind what you do. You don't just do things out of the blue. You understand what you do and why you do them, which is what I'm teaching you, which is what I'm showing you in these videos. And if you keep watching these videos as they come through in your email, not missing a day, you're going to understand all the stuff that I'm talking to you. And as you start taking action, it will start clicking. It will start making sense. You're going to start doubling your sales. You're going to start making sales out of nowhere. You're going to start building your six-figure income on the internet, all right? So with the LTD formula, what that stands for is to learn some, do some, teach some, and do some more. All right, now this is the part that's going to get people to like you. Teach them. Teach them. That's going to be the part that's going to get people to like you. The way that people need solution to their problems, right? So if you teach them whatever that you do. See, if someone joined my business on the internet, they want to know, hey, Keder. They don't just want to know, hey, Keder, you made $250,000 in your second year on the internet. That's great. That's awesome. No, they want to know, how did I do it? Is it duplicable? Is it something that they can do? Which I'm going to teach to you in the next couple of days to come. I'm going to be sending you some PDF. Matter of fact, this video should have a PDF. Somewhere on this page you should be able to download the PDF, but every video that I send you in the next couple of days, I'm going to put a PDF through it, and I'm going to help you not just to have the video, but to have the data that I use and all the stuff that I'm using to help you inside of your business, to help you get your business on the next level. So teach some is what's going to get them to like you. So when you teach them, when people come around you, you teach them, you're not selfish. They are ready now. They like you. And guess what's going to happen now? After you teach them, what's going to happen? See, I'm just teaching you the whole factor of getting people to trust you. It's not that difficult. And it's okay that if you come on the internet, you brand new and people don't know you, of course, they don't trust you. You don't just walk out on the street and trust every stranger that you see, right? They have to prove themselves to you, right? They have to build a relationship with you, which is where that's going to come in. Now, trust is going to develop out of relationship. Now, let me ask you a quick question. How do you develop relationship? Relationship is developed out of consistency. It's not something, hey, you just meet up. If you meet a stranger today, on the street and you never see them again, or you guys never talk, there is no consistency, there is no relationship, there is no trust. So in order for you to develop trust, there must be a relationship. In order for you to have a relationship, there must be consistency. All right, so this is gonna be really key. Hold on a second here, let me fix that. Really key inside of you understanding that, right? So there must be trust, and with trust now, in order for them to trust you and have relationship with you, there must be consistency. Okay, it's like creating an email, creating a capture page. You have an autoresponder and you have one message to go out, or you have a capture page, there is no messages, there's no automation, there's nothing that's keeping you in touch with your prospect or with people that comes inside of your funnel. So the main key is to be able to do this, right, which is teaching some, but do it consistently, not just one time, but you do it over. You do it today, you do it for the next 7 days, you do it for the next 4 days, which I'm going to teach you guys some funnel that in the next couple of videos, I'm going to teach you one of my funnel, which is the 4 days cash machine. I'm going to show you how to create that inside of your business. Even if you have an existing list, right? It's going to be the 4-day, 4-step cash machine. Even if you have an existing list, you can use that inside of your existing list. Even if you're building a brand new business, you can still do that. So you're going to create consistency by providing value. Either going to be every day, every week, every month. People's gonna trust you. Now you're not looking to just make one sale. Now this is taking stuff a whole higher level. This is taking stuff in a whole deeper dimension. This is about building customers and raising friends, people that will be buying your stuff over and over for the future, people that will keep spending with you, that will keep growing their business and your business at the same time. So these are the people that you actually need inside of your business, guys, right? So trust and consistency. So consistent with the value, with the videos, and then boom, what's gonna happen now on the second part, we're gonna talk about and trust now. This is where I'm gonna put, how do you do that? Another thing is a blog. So I'm gonna put a blog, just like we had video. Well, I'm gonna put a blog over here. Just like we had videos on the other side. Now, over here, I'm going to put a blog. See, a blog is going to be so important. If you don't have one and don't understand the value of one, I would highly suggest you check out my blog at kedercormier.net. It's my name and then .net at the end. On my blog, it's like my home, right? I give people value. I give them free value on my blog. They can come on my blog and learn about new stuff. So that's building that trust, right? That building that relationship. Even if I don't send them an email, I update my blog almost every day, right? Or every other day. So they can go there. It's like a home. It's like my home. It's like you coming to my home, and you are more than welcome to check it out. You're more than welcome to subscribe to it and keep receiving value. So having a blog, which is a home on the internet, which is totally yours, right? You have full access to it. You could do whatever you want with it. And if you're getting a blog, I highly recommend not get a company blog. Right? I highly recommend you to get your own blog with your own WordPress. You could put your own plugins. You could add your own stuff. You can change everything you want, however you want. You can make it look however you feel. So that's going to be really, really, really powerful. See, when people come, perception is reality, right? When people come to your blog and they can see that you're not just anybody, you're leveling yourself up. Now, this is not for the 95% of marketer. This is, in my next video, I want to share a concept with you. It's going to be totally powerful to understand why you do what you do, to understand why 95% of marketers are failing and only 5% of them are succeeding, and only 3% of them are making okay, decent money, and there's only 1 to 2% who's killing it on the internet. And what's the difference between these people? It's traffic. It's understanding how to convert this traffic. It's relationship. It's understanding how to create following. It's understanding how to build other leaders. All of the stuff that I'm going to be covering with you in next coming up videos. So be excited and let's get excited. This stuff is going to be amazing. It's going to be powerful. So a blog. Now we're going to talk about, after the blog, there's a couple of different stuff that you're gonna include inside of your marketing. Now, before they get your trust now, right? You got your trust, you got video, you got a blog. Now, we're gonna talk about a couple of different stuff. Emails. Now, if you don't have an autoresponder, you must get one. This is where you are able to send out emails to thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people if you built your list to that amount. Keeping connected with people. It's the new era, people on the internet and, they connecting online. So they check their emails on a daily basis. So you want to be able to provide them, with good content and be able to be in touch with all of them at once without to have to spend individual time with people. So emails. The next one, social media, is a big one, right? Social media, stuff like Facebook, Twitter, stuff like YouTube, social media, being social. The person knows that, hey, if you go, like right now, you might be watching this video, and if you think that I'm not real, right, you just have to go on my Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Keder Cormier, and you can check out my Facebook, and you will see that I'm a real regular dude. I have twins. I'm married to a beautiful lady, Shirley Cormier. You will find Ariel and Bria Cormier on my wall. You'll find that I'm a father. You'll find that I'm a giver. You'll find that I inspire people. You'll find that I'm a visionary. You'll find that I'm looking for people to help them take themselves to the next level. You'll find that I'm real. Well, it's the same thing for you. When the person wants to do business with you, your customer will go check out who you are, and you want to be ready when they come. You want to be prepared when they come so that they can find, okay, this person, this lady over here, that's my lady. This is the person that I want to do business with. This man over here, that's my man. This is the person that I truly want to do business with. So, social media, you want to get that ready, right, when they come in. Now, the next step is phone. And now we're still building to buying. Now, I'm talking about big customers. We're not just talking about someone who's going to invest, $40. I'm talking about someone who's going to invest $5,000. Someone who's going to invest $20,000 with you. I'm talking about those high-end customers, someone that's going to build, right? At this level, you can already start selling, $10, $20, $40, $200, $300, $2,000, $3,000 stuff over here, right, at this part. But when you want to build to that big high ticket level, which we'll talk about, we'll talk a little bit about high ticket. When you want to sell these, sometimes it's going to require someone to get on the phone with you. If I'm going to spend, $20,000 with someone, I want to get on the phone with them and know what type of investment that I'm making. Is it worth it? What type of value they are providing to me? So that sometimes is going to require for that big sell, right? So phone, sometimes social media, they might need to check you out on Facebook, email you, and then boom, they're going to go into that buying mode. So I just shared with you today that 3-angle triangle formula. You put it here, the 3-angle triangle formula. All right, this is the 3-angle triangle formula. So if you're building your business, hopefully that was massive value for you guys. Guys, I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I'm still in the game. I'm learning every single day. But my results has been totally amazing, and I'm still growing every single day. And my goal and my dream is for you to be able to take this information, go out there and implement it inside of your business and create the lifestyle that you want. Right? Create the freedom that you want to be able to, what time is it right now? I'm shooting this video very late. It's about midnight, 12:30 in the morning. But, I don't even know what time I'm going to go to sleep. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for the future. I'm so excited for what I have in store for you. I'm probably not even going to go to sleep tonight because I'm going to get this page ready for you where you can watch this video. I'm going to get everything together for you. I'm going to get ready for my second training that I'm going to send out to you that's going to help you to create more customers and retain more people inside of your business. I'm going to show you the exact step that I use last year to create my first $250,000 a year, to create one of the first product that went viral that helped thousands of people. I'm gonna teach you all that stuff to enable you to set yourself in this industry as one of those leaders, one of those people who's actually making money, as it is my goal for you, who's actually providing for your family, going after your dream. And I believe you can make that stuff happen, you know? That stuff, you know, it all starts with the mindset, guys. With the mindset. If you have the right mind for it, you're going to make it happen. But if you doubt in yourself, you don't believe that you could make it happen, you're going to have to figure out that part first. It all starts with the mindset. You need to have the right mindset in order for you to make it happen, guys. So this is what it is, guys. You know, I want you to stay locked in. There's going to be a PDF below with today's formula, some of the stuff that I use here. I'm going to send them to you so you can even have them, download them on your computer. You guys can go over them, take notes. And on the next training, I'm also going to have another set of PDF that you can download, that you can take with you totally for free, nothing acts, right? And also for the system that I'm using to get traffic, I'll put the link below. If you want to utilize these stuff that I'm teaching you here right now, right away, the best implementation is the fast implementation, right? When you learn something, I'm that type of person. If I learn something today, I'm going to implement it right away, because that's how you're going to get results, right? Success loves speed. The faster you can go at it, the faster you're going to get your results. So when I learn something, oh, I just want to apply it right away. So you can get that, start getting some traffic, right? Build yourself a capture page and start applying that 3-angle triangle formula. When I tell you about, you know, building a relationship, start making some videos and start teaching them. Start learning stuff from the stuff that you learn from this video. Start teaching them the stuff that you learn. And I guarantee you it will make such a big difference inside of your business. That was Keder. I truly appreciate your presence here. I'll see you guys on the next video. So stay tuned and watch your email like a hawk. It's going to be totally powerful. The value that you got today, just think about it, 10 times X. 10 times the value in the next video. It's going to be totally crazy. So stay tuned. Pick up the system below and also pick up the PDF of today's video and stay tuned for the next video. That was Keder, guys. I look forward to working with you. See you guys later. Bye.